morning, welcome. We are doing upper body mobility today. We're going to focus on the hand, the wrist, the elbow, the ball and socket part of the shoulder, the scapular part of the shoulder, and the rest of the spine in relationship to that. You're going to be my demo today, is that okay? Have a look. I see some new faces, I see some familiar faces, but what you're going to do in a moment is you're going to lay with the ball below your belly button. That's at the level of the sacrum and pelvis. What I need to see is that you take a big breath in, exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath in, exhale, 5 seconds. Hold your breath, 5 seconds. As you do this, I expect to see your lower back move. When you take a breath in, you push the ball out. When you exhale, the ball will go towards the front of your spine. Let's do 90 seconds of breathing, please. 90 seconds of breathing. Lay down. Is that mine? I'm assuming that's mine. Thank you very much. Lay down, please. Head turns to the side. Hands are resting down by the side of your hips. You're regulating your breath, or directing your breath, should I say, down into the ball. When you inhale, you're doing your best attempt to push the ball out. That will make your back move up. Then when you exhale, exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, let the ball sink back into the spine. Relax your legs. Relax your legs, yeah. Relax your arms. Hold your breath out 5 seconds, and then big breath in, inhale, expand, fill up. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath and do your best to relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 45 seconds left. Continue to direct your breath down into the hips. Direct your breath down into the ball. When you inhale, the ball will move out from the abdominal cavity, creating intra-abdominal pressure. When you exhale, release your intra-abdominal pressure and allow the ball to sink towards the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you hold your breath out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And continue. We're almost done. Rest. That was good. Nice work. Normally it's pretty shit. That was a really good attempt, everyone. Well done. Zone 2. Zone 2. Same thing. Big breath in. When I exhale, I want the ball to sink in towards the front of my spine. I want to hold my breath out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's going to be really shitty. My best advice is just relax more, smile and enjoy the discomfort, and then do this for 90 seconds. Second round. Zone 2. Let's go. Zone 2. Yeah, make sure it's soft. Yeah. Hey, welcome. Five-second exhale. Hold your breath out. 5 seconds. As you hold your breath out, do your best to relax your arms, your hips, your shoulders. Do your best to relax and release any unnecessary tension. "45 seconds, halfway. Try to rest your collarbones, your arms, your hips. Rest. Nice, everyone. Have a little look. Because we're doing upper body today, we're going to do an extra round of breathing. Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3. I want you to do your best to breathe up to Zone 3. Have a quick look. If I go straight into Zone 3, if I go Zone 1, 2, 3, the difference is this. My rib cage should expand if I breathe here first. Watch. If I go straight to Zone 3, my collarbones and my rib cage lifts. I'll do one here, watch. See the difference? Yeah. The second one, when your collarbones move and your rib cage moves, isn't very efficient. When you breathe, that means that your rib cage moves rather than your diaphragm moving. I prefer when your diaphragm descends and your rib cage stabilizes when you breathe in and you breathe out. Do your best to find Zone 1, Zone 2, and then up to Zone 3. Let's give it a go. Put the ball into Zone 3, 90 seconds of breathing. Let's go. 90 seconds. Yeah, that's it. Nice work, everyone. Resting your arms the best way you can. Imagine your collarbones touch the ground. Imagine that your biceps touch the ground. You're either resting on your forehead or on your cheek. Your upper body, neck, and shoulders are relaxed. And then you're taking a big breath into your low belly and filling up to your chest. Then you're exhaling 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Rest. Good job, everyone. We're going to start with the shoulder today. We're going to start straight into the ball and socket. There's a couple of people I know need this. Come, you can bring your water. Come join me over at the wall, please. Okay, we're going to do something for the rotator cuffs. Most of us we're used to when we grab a band and we do something like this. Yeah, something like this. Okay, we're going to do it, but we're going to move our body instead. So, what I'm going to do is place my hand on my shoulder. This is a test to make sure that I don't do this. I want to be in a position where when I raise my arm up, I'm focusing on just the ball and socket. As soon as I feel my scapula elevate, that's my stopping point. Okay, this is really important. Have a look at the difference in my arms. That one's a little lower, yeah? Maybe. It might be better. I think that's a little lower. It feels lower. Some of you may experience the same. One arm might be a little lower than the other, but you need to pay attention. What I'm going to do is check my height, bring my arm to the wall at this level, not just bring my arm up to the wall like so. I'm going to test my height, place my arm on the wall. I'm then going to keep my hand on my shoulder for 2 minutes. First minute, I'm going to track forwards and back. Track forwards, track back. Track forwards, track back. Same motion. Then I'll say change. You'll go into flexion, extension. Flexion, extension. Not flexion, extension. I want to move as close to the shoulder as I can. Flexion, extension. Flexion, extension. In your third minute is where you take your hand away. You look at your palm and you go anywhere up here, anywhere down here. I'm drawing a diagonal line that I follow. I'll go down, I'll go up. This movement across the body. I'll show you again. The most important part is that you keep your hand on your shoulder for the first 2 minutes. I place my hand on, I check my height. I don't just put my arm on the wall like so. I make sure that I stop before I elevate my scapula. I'll bring the hand to the wall. The leg that's closest to the wall goes in front. And then I spend the first minute tracking forwards and back. I spend the second minute in flexion, extension. And my third minute I'll draw this kind of diagonal line. Any questions? Are we okay? Let's face that way to start with. We'll start with your left shoulder. He needs to pay 2 times. Double price. So, guys and girls, the most important thing is that your hand stays on your shoulder. Yeah, your hand stays on your shoulder. Put the hand on the shoulder, bro. And you're doing that one. Yeah, there you go. I would. Yeah. It will get better, though. It will get better. Homie? Whoa. Stop. Okay. Put the hand on the shoulder. Put your hand on your shoulder. Good. First minute, forwards and back. That's it. You're going to go forwards in your whole torso. The hand on the shoulder, homie. First 2 minutes, I go forwards, I go back. I go forwards, I go back. Good, nice and easy, nice and slow. Control your range. And look, I can go this way, I can go this way, I can go this way. I can change my angle a little bit. I can go towards my arm, I can go away, I can go forwards. Good, keep moving, 15 seconds in this position. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Position 2 now. Keep Keep your hand on your shoulder. We're going to go into flexion and extension. We're going to go into flexion, extension, flexion, extension. Keep moving, 45 seconds here. More movement here. Right here, flex. Yep, and then extend. Yep, there you go. Flex. See how it's a different movement? Yeah, it's closer to your shoulder. Just stay with that area. Now your last minute, the hand comes away and goes up, and it goes under. It goes diagonally up over your shoulder, and we're doing our best to look at our hand. Follow your hand with your eyes. Follow your hand with your eyes. When your arm starts to burn, smile. That's why we're doing this. That 8. Don't go straight up, bro. Homie. Rest. Woo. That looked pretty easy, huh? Felt really different. Yeah, I saw a lot of you getting tired in your shoulder. Good job. Good job. To me, that's a really good rotator cuff exercise. Especially like the first minute, shoulders start to burn. That tells me that when you're doing the stuff with the band, that you're working all of your blood muscles, all the external muscles. The ones closest to the bone don't really get affected so well when you pick up something externally. So most of the work that we're gonna do is body weight, and that will give you work closer to the bone. So we're gonna face this way, but pay attention real quick, pay attention. What I'm seeing a lot of people do is just doing this. I need to see one of them as well, don't worry. 2 or 3 of you over there as well. Whenever you get tired, it's okay, but doing this and going back in isn't the way. Because I set myself up in a bad position. If you get tired, it's okay, relax your arms, but then do a quick reset. Relax. And just so you know, your arm won't be higher than your shoulder height unless you've seen a doctor and they've cut the bone away. It's anatomically impossible to go higher than 90 degrees unless there's a change or a deformation in your acromion. Otherwise, your scapula will elevate. I don't want scapular elevation, I want neutral. I want something about the same on both shoulders. We're gonna face the other way. Keep your hand on your shoulder and measure and test. Let me get this out your way. See, hand straight on your shoulder. Relax the arm down. Hand on the shoulder. There we go. Relax, relax. Now go slow. Stop. There you go. That's your height. See the difference there? Yeah, if you go a little higher, your scapula starts to elevate. Hand on your shoulder, bro. Here you go. Hand on your shoulder, hand on your shoulder. Good. Say again.
Can you check it one time?
Yep.
Because I think it's coming very low.
Yep, there you go. Yeah. Too high. Hand on your shoulder. There you go. Keep your hand on your shoulder, everyone. Let's go. We have 1 minute of work. Hand on the shoulder. When we're tracking forwards, we're tracking back. And don't worry, I know it's a bit slow at the beginning, but you know it starts to work after about a minute. So just go easy. And look, I'm gonna go this way a little bit. I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna go this way, not so much. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. And I'm just gonna keep moving forwards and backwards. And when it starts to ache, I smile and go, finally, my rotator cuffs. And we just work through this. We build time under tension. We build strength endurance. We get stronger. And if you're getting tired, exhale more. Exhale. That will get rid of all your metabolites. That will get rid of your lactic acid a little faster. You should recover maybe a little faster. We'll see. But go easy. Okay, flexion, extension. Flexion, extension. I look down, I look up. I look down, I look up. And I do my best to move the bones closest to my shoulder. I do my best to move the bones. Yeah, that's it. I want to flex my spine. Nice work here. Good. I want to extend my spine. And I want to build strength, endurance around this.
Movement here, right there. There you go. Movement here. Yeah, there you are. See how it's a little different movement again? Yeah, that's it. So it doesn't mean you have to overwork the neck. Yeah, you can move the neck a little bit, but it just saves overworking extra. This is already a tiring exercise.
10 more seconds here. 10 more seconds. And now we take the hand away and we go under the hip. And we go over the shoulder. And I make sure that I follow my hand with my eyes. I make sure I follow my hand with my eyes. Nice work, bro. Nice work. Good job. Nice. 30 seconds. Wherever my hand moves in space, I make sure that I can see my palm. I make sure that I can track my hand. If my hand goes out of sight, I may compromise my shoulders or my neck. Rest. Move your arm. Do a push up. I like to check, make sure everything kind of feels okay, even if my arms are tired. I think that's a good sign. I would almost call it painful, but I call it more on the sore side of pain than actual pain. When you come out of the exercise, the pain should come down and your arms should feel better, That's the main focus of this. You will be working stuff to get you tired, but I want you coming out feeling better. Let's head back to the mats. How are we doing? Yeah? Back row guys, come closer. Everyone come a bit closer. Did we lose someone already? I'm sorry. I often get like 1 or 2 people a class realize like, what the fuck is this all about? And they slip out. It's okay. I don't take it personally. But make sure you can hear me. Make sure you can see. Good, okay. We're gonna do some scapular work. We're gonna do some scapular work. We're gonna do, let's start with the rib cage. Start with the rib cage. What I want everyone to do is touch their elbow. I don't know who speaks English or who doesn't speak English, so I need to see you touch your elbow. Yep, there we go, good. Yep, good. Good. Feel the bony part of your pelvis? Touch that. Not the belly, the bony part. Can I see you touch it? I know you know. Can I see you touch it? Okay, I don't know if he'll be back. Yep. Yep. This is quite important. Yeah. Other side. Yeah, great. I need you up for this. Yeah, somewhere. Grab the bench. Yeah, that's okay. If your knee and your foot's okay, good. Or sit higher, remember. There we go, good. There we go. And probably on the ball will be nice. I like to sit on the ball because it raises my hips up a little bit. It takes the pressure off my knee. I'm not a fan of sitting cross-legged because it flexes the lumbar spine, and it's okay at rest, but we're trying to be athletic here. So I like a neutral spine. And watch what happens when I bring my elbow to my hip. When you bring your elbow to the hip, you go over that leg. Go to the other side, look. Nice. Yeah, look, same when I stand. You can sit for a moment, look. That's how we walk. Our gait cycle is when the elbow passes the hip, the head goes over the foot. And you can do that just in a seated position. When you sit, you bring your elbow to your hip, your head goes over that pelvis. What you do is you create a short side, you create a long side. We're going to bring our hands together. Good. I'm going to spin, change. I'm going to spin and change. This is rotational movement. 1, 2, and every time I land, I just want to bring my elbow to my hip, my elbow to my hip, my elbow to my hip. Now keep going, keep going. Watch the 2 variations that I'm observing, and I want you to do both. 1, my eye line stays on the horizon. The other one, my eye line changes. I need you to try both. Change your eye line. Keep your eye line on the horizon. Change your eye line. Keep your eye line on the horizon. For most of the class, I'm going to advise you to keep your eye line on the horizon. There's not often. I like when the head comes away from the center line. This is more likely going to cause you a problem than this. Okay, just so you're aware, but that's not wrong. It's just not advised most of the time in this type of environment. We're going to stay on one side. When my hand comes across, I'm going to ask you to try to shorten and get smaller and lengthen and get bigger. So my elbow will be what the reach is coming from. My hands are going to stay together, but I'm going to reach from my elbow to try to make the elbow go away from my hip and the elbow go towards my hip. I need you to work in two directions at the same time. I need you to work to get smaller and longer. I'm going to ask you to do that for 30 seconds. So it doesn't matter the side. I'm going to go to this side because I spent a bit of time here already. I'm going to bring my hands to this position. The second one we do, we're going to go to this grip, okay? But the first one, we're going to keep the palms together. So from here, good contact, good contact. From here, I'm also going to bring my ear into my shoulder. I got a few people on the knees coming up. If you're struggling down, before we get started, go grab a bigger ball. See the wall ball? Go grab a wall ball, go grab a wall ball, yeah. Sit in our knees, we got lower body. Your knees okay as well? Go grab a wall ball. Yep. He knows he's been sitting up for about 2 weeks, but he's way better this week. Sitting up's not a problem. If your knees are like, ah, I need you to focus on your upper body. If your knees are louder than your upper body, this is a good modification. We take a second, don't worry, I want everyone to join the party. There we go. He's got the heaviest ball in the club. Look at this, 25 kilos. Nice. Okay. So we'll go into that coil. So the rotational movement is the movement component. The isolated static is just called a coil. I'm coiling my spine. I'll show you what the coil is. I'm going to ask you to flex, rotate, and side bend. And guess what? You bring your elbow to your hip. When you flex, rotate, side bend, your elbow goes to your hip. And you do the complete opposite on the other side. That gives you a really nice wind up. Coiled, strong. When you need to go, all you're doing is coiling to the other side. Your memory or your nervous system should put those two things together. Position one, doesn't matter the side you start. This is called a static. I need you to work against yourself. Eyes to the horizon on this one, yeah, beautiful. So that means your ear will be covered by your shoulder. I need you to get smaller and longer for 30 seconds. Let's get this ready. We go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I need you to squeeze here and lengthen here. Keep your palms together. Pay attention to your eye level. Yep, there you go. Nice. Keep the eye level on the horizon. Keep squeezing here. 10 seconds. Get longer here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good. Let's do the same on the other side. I'm gonna squeeze and lengthen. Get ready. We go in 5 seconds. Set up, elbow high, elbow on your hip. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I'm squeezing my obliques, I'm squeezing my bottom lats. I'm reaching with my elbow as high as I can. My eyes are on the horizon. My ear is being covered by my shoulder. I'm getting longer on that side. I'm stretching on one side and compressing. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. We're going to do a switch. I'm going to get you in 10 seconds on one side. And then I'm going to say switch. You're going to, quick as you can, switch. 10-second hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. We'll do 2 switches each side or a total of 4. Are we ready? Pick a side to start with. Palms together. Good. Get ready. 10 seconds in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Stay in one side, coil and lengthen. 5 seconds, get ready to switch. 3, 2, 1, switch. Good, 10 seconds here. Contract, lengthen. 3, 2, 1, switch. Yes, good. 10 seconds here. Contract this side, lengthen this side. 3, 2, 1, switch. Last one. Get long, eyes on the horizon. Yep. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice. Okay, we're going to do more scapular work now. Scapulars. Some idiot in the gym told you to bring your shoulders back and down and lift your chest. And we train that a lot in the gym. We train it a lot. This to me is some of the major form of dysfunction in the upper body. I'm going to ask you to kind of do the opposite. I'm going to ask you to separate your shoulder blades and flex your thoracic spine, which doesn't flex too much. I think you get like 6 degrees of flexion in the thoracic spine. You get a lot of extension, but you only get from neutral into flexion, I think it's 6 degrees, it's not much. So when you flex, your feeling of flexion, when you flex, your feeling of flexion is just really bringing you back to neutral. Look at the shape of my spine here versus here. I'll bring my shoulders back as well. Yeah, I'll do it standing. This is neutral. This is flexion. Not much. But if I'm here and I ask you to flex and open your shoulder blades, you go quite far. Feels like a lot. But look at the difference in my structure. And all I'm asking you to do is just have your arms kind of down by the side of you. When that happens, your shoulder blades actually go closer to the sides of your rib cage versus closer to your spine. So we're going to try that out. We're going to do upper body. We've done this all week actually, upper body, lower body. We're only going to focus on upper body today. I'm going to sit on my toes if I'm okay to sit on my toes. If you're not okay to sit on your toes, this is okay. If your knees are still, this is also okay. This is also okay as well. Whatever you want to do, but your bum will be connected to something. Then my hands will be in front of me. Then what I'm going to do is go between moving my shoulder blades. Watch me first, guys. Watch me first. I'm going to go between moving my scapulars, my shoulder blades, and moving my thoracic spine. Moving my thoracic spine. I need you to understand this at the level of your nervous system. So we're going to do like 2 rounds of this probably, maybe even 3. So I'll go onto this position here, on my knees, on my toes, sitting on something. And then I'm going to go shoulder blades together, shoulder blades apart, shoulder blades together, shoulder blade. I'll do this for maybe 5, 6 reps. And then once I think, okay, that's probably my shoulder blades, then I'm going to leave my shoulder blades alone and I'm going to do flexion, extension, flexion, extension. I don't need to add more in my neck, and I definitely don't want to add my lower back, pelvis, and lumbar spine. I don't want to add this. So as I extend, I don't move my arse and my head. As I flex, I don't move my head and my arse. And I also don't do both at the same time. I'm trying to do shoulder blades. I'm trying to do spine. Let's give that a go. Let's give that a go. So sit down onto your heels. Some of you already started, it's no problem. And what I'm looking for is some sort of movement in your thoracic spine, which is your rib cage. I want to see that you're getting movement either in the shoulder blades, nice work, or leave your shoulder blades alone and get some movement in your spine. Get some movement in your spine. Go slow, make the movement small. That's a trick for this, everyone. Go slow in your movement and make it smaller. Doesn't need to be a big movement, but what it needs to be is true. It needs to be an honest movement in your nervous system. So that means as soon as you feel your shoulder blades move, you don't need to keep moving them. You can just change direction a little bit. And then once you've done a bit of shoulder blade stuff, then you can do a bit of spine. We still got 25 seconds. Yeah, don't miss out on valuable reps. 20 seconds. Yeah, keep going. As soon as you feel that your thoracic spine is moving and you know it's your rib cage spine, great. Then move back to your shoulder blades. Excellent. Rest. Rest. We're going to do this loaded. I'm going to give variations. I've got 3 guys, maybe 4, that I know might have some problems with this first version. I'm going to set up the first version. The modification, in case you're not sure, is just on a bench. Have a look. I'll show you the modification first. That's your modification. But your main version is this. What I'm going to start with is elevation, depression, anti-shrug, shrug, anti-shrug, shrug. Most of you will get that. Then what I'm going to ask you to try and do, which is hard when your arms are behind you, is to draw a circle one way and then draw a circle the other way. And what I don't want is this to move. That's the harder part. I need you to stay loaded for 1 minute. So if you get back here and you're like, elbow, wrist, shoulder, neck, something, don't make it easier straight away, because I want 1 minute time under tension, 1 minute compressive load. Are we ready? Yep. So we're going to start. After 30 seconds, I'm going to encourage you for a circle. But your first 30 seconds, just go up and down. When you're ready, hips as far forwards as you can. And then shoulder blades up to the ears, shoulder blades away. Shoulder blades up to the ears, shoulder blades away. Nice. Depression, elevation. Keep going. And do your best to not add this. That will just move in relationship to the rest of it. So now I'm going to go into a circle. One way, and then the other way. I'm going to do my best to not move my elbows. I'm going to do my best to not move my neck, except when I'm looking at you guys and girls. Good. Rest. Observe. Short lever first. You won't get much movement because you're loaded on it. Once you get 30 seconds elevation, depression, then I'm going to ask for some type of circle. Well, look how small my movement is. But it's not involving this. It's see my shoulder blade kind of moving around somewhere. Let's try that out. Come onto one side. And all I'm doing is elbow, hip, knee aligned. I don't want to be down in my butt or forwards in my belly or chest. From here, elevation, depression. And that's going to feel weird because of the angle we're on, but just kind of go with it. Make sure it doesn't hurt. Just make sure it doesn't hurt. It's going to get tired this way, but this is okay. I bring my shoulders up to my ears. I take them away. I bring them up towards my ears. I take it away. Now, try and make a weird circle, whatever direction that is to you. But I'm thinking whatever is clockwise in my head, I'm making the best clockwise circle. And then I'm going to make that an anti-clockwise circle. One more time clockwise. One more time anti-clockwise. Rest. Change sides. Ready? I know these seem fucking weird, some of these exercises, but they should be tough. We don't often isolate certain areas like this. So getting tired and having fatigue like this, I think it's okay, providing it's not painful. When you're ready, let's go. Elevation, depression, elevation, depression. Whatever that is to you, but my shoulder just goes in one direction, and that's up and down. And I do my best to keep my head still. Yeah, I do my best to not move extra in my spine. I try and leave my rib cage alone, and I try and slide my scapula over. Now, 30 seconds, whatever you think a clockwise direction is. And then whatever you think an anti-clockwise direction is. Clockwise. Anti-clockwise. And rest. Next one we're going to do, let me demo. We're going to do 2 directions, and then we're going to add a circle. So that means we're going to be loaded on the elbows for 90 seconds. That's my objective for you. If you get tired, if you get fatigued, because you're doing big movements, just make them a little smaller. Regulate your exhalation and just try and be strong and hold the position for the time. All that will happen is you'll get stronger over the weeks and you'll add more range over that time. So I'm going to go elevation, depression, then I'm going to do retraction, protraction, then I'm going to make that into a circle one way and a circle the other way. Watch me here. 8-point plank. Wrists, watch me, watch me. Wrists, elbows, feet, knees, all making contact. Then what I'm going to do is elevation, depression, elevation, depression, elevation, wait, elevation, depression, Then I'm gonna do change, retraction, protraction, retraction, protraction, retraction. Be careful because that's common. I want just shoulder blades. And then your last one, change, is a circle. So elevation, depression, retraction, protraction, and then one way, the other way. Try and stay in the position for 9 seconds. Let's go. Elbows, wrists, knees, and feet. Good. Nice. Take your hands apart so your hands are separate. Good. Hips up. Nice. Now, shoulder blades together, shoulder blades apart. Shoulder blades together, shoulder blades apart. We're going to start with retraction and protraction. Now we take the shoulders up to the ears, elevation, depression, elevation, depression. If your body's going down and up to the ground, that's retraction, protraction. I want elevation, depression. Up to the ears, down to the hips. Up to the ears, down to the hips. Now make a circle, whatever a circle is to you, whatever a circle is to you. Shoulder blades one way, change direction, shoulder blades the other way. Three, two, one, rest. Good job. It's pretty fucking tough. It's kind of surprising how hard some of these exercises are, and we find that easier. Me too. But this will make this much easier as well. We're gonna do another round of this. Let's come over to the wall again together. I wanna just show you it again. Really important, just neutral. So I don't need you to hold the position, just wherever you are, relaxed. Wherever you think. As soon as you feel movement, it's okay, that's where I am. Watch my first movement, when I track forwards and backwards, I can go here, I can go here, and I can not go too far, but I can go here. I'm going to go between those lines for 1 minute. Here, here. After 1 minute, change. Here, here, here. After 1 minute, then we take the hand away. And look at the difference. I don't really see my hand. It's there. But if I follow. This kind of stays nicely balanced. The rest of my ribs and spine will move around the eye, paying attention to that hand. Let's face that way. Let's do our last sets here. This is our last 6 minutes. Sit, do your best, take it easy. Catch. Hand on your shoulder, bro. Yeah, that's okay. That's it. When you're ready, we're already going. My time is already going. Keep it on there, bud. I know. It's halfway through. So I'm already seeing on a few of you that you have a bit more range of motion, which is a good sign. So I'm seeing some of you making bigger movements. Unfortunately, it still probably will get tired and achy. That's okay. Nice. When you're ready, keep the hand on the shoulder, flexion, extension. It's okay adding the lower back, but you end up moving more stuff that's not related to the kind of rotator cuff area. So we get tired faster. That'll be a general fatigue, but it will just stop you earlier. 10 more seconds. Now the hand comes away and we go under. We go over. We go under. We go over. Last 10 seconds. Time. That's still fucking tiring. Don't worry. My advice is most of you need to do a lot of this, so do it 5 times a day. And tell me how it feels in 2 weeks. Tell me how it feels if you do it 5 times a day, that's before and after morning training and before and after afternoon training. It's not too much to ask for. Face this way, other side. Hand on the shoulder. Measure your height. Keep your hand on your shoulder to keep it honest. Change your feet. Should know better. Good, forwards and back. And as you glide forwards and backwards, we're avoiding any clicks, clicks, any cracks, any pops. Don't do flexion extension. You can do a little hybrid version. Make sure you go with you doing a slight change. Yeah, avoid any clicks, any cracks, any pops. Don't go beyond the range that you can control. Flexion extension. Just in this part, you don't need to add the lower part. That makes sense? Last one, the hand comes away. We go under, we go over. And I try and follow my palm the best I can. Like you saw with me, I don't take my hand outside of a range that I can see clearly. Last 20 seconds. Rest. That's the one that everyone looks at you guys and think like, what the fuck are you doing? But this is one of the most, any shoulder problem, this is all I give to people. I might give more, but rotator cuff, capsule, biceps, triceps, neck, anything around the shoulder, everyone gets this exercise. Because everyone needs it. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Monday is lower body, Tuesday is upper body, Wednesday is spine, Thursday is lower body again, Friday is upper body again. Have a great weekend, thank you. Help each other tidy away. Nice work, Will, nice work. Good job, good job.
This was my last session.
Last session, have a safe journey. We'll see you when you come back this year.
Hopefully.
Yeah, man, why not?
Last November.
Okay,
Right?
yeah, that's gonna be a training camp with Carolyn.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.